So we begin with the President, Bola Tinubu, today receiving the Awujale of Ijebuland, Oba Sikiru Kayode Adetono, at his residence in Lagos. The Awujale is the paramount ruler of one of the major kingdoms in Ogun State. President Tinubu and the Awujale have demonstrated mutual love and respect for each other in their relationship spanning decades. State House correspondent Musbah Odan Wahab recalls that the Awujale of Ijebuland was the first traditional ruler that President Tinubu visited just a few weeks after his inauguration in 2023. Oba Adetona, installed as the Awujale in 1960, is one of the longest reigning monarchs in Nigeria. A group of traditional rulers from across Lagos State also visited the president. In the meantime, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will depart Abuja on Monday, January 6 for Accra, Ghana, to attend the inauguration of President-elect John Dramani Mahama on January 7. Mahama, who served as the 12th President of Ghana between 2011 and 2017, was re-elected in December 2024. He will succeed President Nana Akufo-Addo, and President Tinubu's trip to Accra is at the invitation of the President-elect who had visited the Nigerian leader earlier in December. Mahama and President Tinubu have a long-standing personal relationship, just like Nigeria and Ghana maintain a long-standing bilateral relationship. President Tinubu, as chairman of the ECOWAS Authority of States, heads of states and government, will join the African leaders at the ceremony. Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Bianca Odumegu Ojukwu, and other senior government officials will accompany the president on the trip. 3 Nigerian nationals, Hadiza Abba, Fatima Mate Mala, and Fatima Kanai Gamboy, have been released. The trio, in a statement by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, were arrested and prosecuted for drug trafficking on 5th March 2024 at Prince Mohammed bin Abdul Aziz International Airport, Medina, Saudi Arabia, after spending 10 months in detention. The statement adds that the arrest of the 3 women led to the earlier arrest of 2 Nigerian nationals who were found in possession of 80 capsules of cocaine weighing 900.28 grams and 70 capsules of cocaine weighing 789.5 grams. The women were detained by the Saudi authorities on suspicion of being accomplices and abating the trafficking of the banned substance found on the arrested Nigerians. The trio's arrest attracted much attention in Saudi Arabia and Nigeria. However, their successful release was achieved after prolonged diplomatic and legal engagements, which culminated in their discharge and acquittal, as well as subsequent handover to the Consulate General of Nigeria in Jeddah. The ladies were received by Ambassador Muazzam Nayaya, the Consul General of Nigeria in Jeddah, and are currently awaiting relevant immigration processes for their return to Nigeria to reunite with their families. Operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, began the new year with the arrest of a wanted drug kingpin and Lagos socialite in connection with a recent shipment of large illicit substance. Sawa Khalil Ibrahim brings us details.
Known in the drug on the world as Yaruka, the 61-year-old has her true identity shrouded in mystery for years, while she remained on the wanted list of NDLEA for leading one of the drug cartels operating from Mushin area of Lagos. The lead was, however, blown off on Wednesday, 1st January 2025, when NDLEA operatives intercepted a truck carrying 44 jumbo sacks containing 1,540 kilograms of imported cannabis. A follow-up led to her arrest at her hideout in Lagos. On the surface is a businesswoman who imports fabrics and shoes from China, but beneath is an alleged illicit drug trafficker. She is also recognized as Yalaji of Blessing Sisters, an influential club of society women in Lagos. Meanwhile, NDLEA officers arrested a US-trained Nollywood and Hollywood filmmaker who is also a motivational speaker, following the arrest of his partner in connection with a shipment of 33 parcels of loud which arrived the import shed of the Murtala Mohammed International Airport Ikeja on 24 December 2024 from the United States of America, concealed in large wooden boxes. In Kwara State, a female fresh graduate and her business partner were arrested by NDLEA operatives in Ilorin based on credible intelligence that they were producing and selling drug-laced cupcakes to students at the community. When their apartment was searched, 42 pieces of drugged cakes were recovered from them. Kano, NDLEA operatives raided Magadfi Dandashi area of Dala local government, where they recovered more than 149,000 pills of tramadol and Excel 5 from a local dealer. In Abuja, Salwa Khalil Ibrahim, NTA News.
And our police operatives attached to the Imo State Command have rescued 4 hostages in Umuakane or Haji local government area of Imo State. Acting on a distress call, the operatives located the kidnappers' hideout and engaged them in a gun battle, neutralizing 2 suspects. The operation also led to the safe release of the victims and the recovery of arms and ammunition. Similarly, police operatives in Ebonyi State have arrested 17 suspects in a Nohia Itim village, Afikpo local government area, for the gruesome murder of Uromchi Okorocha. The deceased was accused of alleged witchcraft and was lynched by an angry mob who took the law into their hands. Despite police efforts to intervene, the mob had already killed and burnt Mr. Okorocha before the operatives arrived. Meanwhile, the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has condemned the act of jungle justice and urged citizens to report suspected crimes to the authorities rather than resorting to unlawful actions. And similarly, the Nigeria Police Force has refuted claims circulating on social media alleging the arrest of a Deputy Commissioner of Police in Kaduna State for purportedly supplying firearms to bandits and kidnappers. A statement by the force states that the allegations are false, baseless, and intended to mislead the public. The police says it remains committed to maintaining transparency and standards of integrity in their operations and advise the public to disregard such unfounded reports. The people of Natsini village are reeling from a devastating attack by suspected terrorists, leaving trails of destruction and despair in its wake. In the aftermath of the attack, villagers are urgently appealing to authorities for assistance. Abubakar reports.
The attack on Natsini village has sent shockwaves throughout the region, highlighting the need for increased security measures and support for the affected community. Eyewitnesses described the attack as brutal and traumatic as gunshots were heard all over the community, with many residents fleeing at the hour of the attack, which claimed the lives of 2 policemen patrolling on the highway.
It happened in the night. They took us unaware. We just had gunshots. We just panicked, hearing what was happening to our neighbors. Here in my hamlet alone, they took 100 cows and 5 sheep.
The village head of Natsini, Muhammad Bello Magaji, stated that the bandits took away over 500 livestock from the community. He also commended the state government and the Emir of Argungu for their immediate response to the tragic event and their commitment in restoring peace among the people living in the community.
We believe this government is the government of the people, and they will do the needful.
As the people of North Indian communities struggle to come to terms with the devastation, they remain hopeful that their cries for help will be heard. Meanwhile, the Kebbi State Commissioner of Police, Bello Sani, has visited the community for an on-the-spot assessment. He disclosed that the police has recovered some of the cows, adding that the police are still on the trail of the suspect, whom he alleged are the Lakurawa sect. The Commissioner of Police was also at the palace to commiserate with the Emir of Argungu, Ismail Muhammad Mera. In Argungu, Abubakar, NTA News.
Renowned Nigerian-British professional boxer and two-time world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua has paid a courtesy visit to the chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, Abike Dabi Erewa, in Lagos. Joshua, accompanied by members of his family, encouraged Nigerians in diaspora to stay connected with Nigeria and contribute their quota to the nation's development.
Love, blessings, and good energy. The energy is coming all the way from Nigeria. My feet are here right now as we speak. My feet are here on the soil. And so we want to thank Auntie for looking after us as well, for the amazing work that she's doing.
Abike Dabirewa, in her remarks, expressed her delight for hosting the boxing icon, commending him for his achievements and for being an exemplary ambassador of Nigerians globally.
Renewed up agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We want to encourage them to remember home, and I'm glad they're doing that. And beyond remembering home, investing at home.
She acknowledged his efforts in inspiring young Nigerians to pursue excellence both within and outside the country, describing him as a man of unparalleled humility, strength, and character. And now we go to Bade Adeleye, who is standing by to give us updates in sports. Thank you very much, Bade. And just a little correction here that the Lakurawa raid by bandits, as we earlier reported, was in Kebbi and not Kaduna. And as the news beat on Newsline, Claire will be back for more on Newsline.